9 signs to know if my ex still loves me. No breakup ends with a complete closure for both the parties involved. Someone always has to feel betrayed, saddened, or lonely, and oftentimes both partners feel this but are unable to show that. This is how many good relationships go to waste, and partners cannot go back together because of pride. Usually what happens is that one partner starts feeling bad about the breakup after the other one started healing from the loss of the relationship, and practically it is too late to get back together. Before we begin, subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. So, click or tap the subscribe button now to not miss out. Well, to avoid that, here are the 9 most common signs that show your ex still loves you. If you notice more than 2 of these in your ex's behavior, do not hesitate to make the first move and approach them. You might be surprised at how easily they will go back to being with you once again. Number 1. You will notice him everywhere you go. He meets you at your favorite bar, or when you go home from work, he stumbles upon you coincidentally. This is more than a coincidence, and it is clear that if this happens more than twice a week, he wants to see you and is doing this on purpose. When you see him doing this, don't run immediately towards him looking all thrilled that you see him. And don't act surprised. Simply greet him as he is near you and don't stay too long to chat. Look busy, as if you're going somewhere, meeting other people, or have an appointment and you don't have time for him. This will make him chase you even more if he truly wants that. If you see him trying harder to keep you with him next time, then it means he is still into you and wants to spend more time with you. Otherwise, if he doesn't, it means he is still not sure how to play the whole thing, and in that case, it is best leaving him until he figures it out and decides to fight for you. Number 2. He immediately dates someone new. If you're wondering if your ex is still in love with you, take a look at the person they are currently dating. Do they remind you of yourself? Sometimes a person tries to replace the one they love with someone similar. Number 3. He is protective of you. When a guy likes you, he will do anything to make you feel safe and comfortable in his presence. He will give you his coat if you are cold, open doors for you, try to help you with whatever you need, and generally will always be there when you need him. Number 4. He reaches out on special occasions. Have you ever noticed that your ex has always greeted you with a happy birthday or happy holiday message without fail? In normal circumstances, they're probably just being nice, but in this context, it might be a sign that you're still on their mind. This only means something extra if your ex is going out of their way to message you on holidays, events, and special occasions. If they're doing it to pretty much everyone else, it might just be that they're festive and want to spread the holiday cheer. To figure out whether these greetings have a meaning to them or not, try to compare the message you get versus the message your friends get from your ex. Number 5. He brings up old memories. Is your ex constantly taking you on a trip down memory lane? 1 or 2 mentions of fun memories from when you were together is probably nothing. Something may have triggered that memory, and now they're just sharing it with you. On the other hand, if they're constantly talking about the good old days, there's a good chance that they miss it. Watch what they say and how they say it. Do they talk about just the feeling of being in a relationship, or are they talking about what it's like to be in a relationship with you specifically? If these talks end with a hint of, "Weren't we good together?" it's a sign that your ex not only has feelings for you, but is probably also thinking about getting back together with you. Hey, are you liking the video so far? If so, I have good news. Make sure you like and subscribe to Modern Love Potion, because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist, and you'll never miss our videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you have a story you want to share with me or other people watching this video in the Modern Love Potion community, write a comment below. Okay, so where were we? Number 6. He sends drunk messages. In a world driven by hookup culture, drunken texts and calls aren't always revelatory. A drunken phone call asking you where you are at 3 a.m. isn't always a sign they want to get back together. maybe they're just bored. On the other hand, if the call or text is uncharacteristic, in that they're actually talking about the relationship, being apologetic or nostalgic, and just downright vulnerable, it could be a sign that your ex still has feelings for you. However, there's no telling whether these feelings are strong enough to help the both of you get back together. Sometimes feelings of nostalgia exist because we want to make it up to people in some way. Also, here, you will notice how he shows jealousy openly. Being jealous of your partner means that you care about them, and you don't want to lose them. When of course, all that jealousy is controlled. However, when you see that your ex is still jealous whenever there's a new guy on your Instagram feed or in the bar, then he clearly isn't over you and wants you back. So the idea of you being with someone else drives him mad. Number 7. He always finds time for you. If a guy really likes you and wants to show you, then he will make you his priority. This isn't him just being courteous or friendly. Whether you need help with your work, car, homework, or whatever the case might be, when you ask for a favor or help, he will go out of his way to show his skills and abilities to impress you and show he cares. He comes early at your meetups, or he shows up at the lunch cafeteria at the same time. Whatever it may be, it's a sure sign he likes you. Number 8. He seems really mad at you. If he looks mad at you for no reason, then clearly your breakup and past problems have been on his mind lately. Again, just like with the previous situation, it won't hurt if you talk to him and tell him what you feel. Number 9. He opens up to you. We open up to the person we're in a relationship with. That is pretty much true. But it's rare to hear about exes having such a strong connection even after the relationship. Telling you about their day is one thing, but being their go-to person for advice, jokes, and laughter is another. If they're still disclosing personal and intimate information or asking for your opinions and thoughts on things, it's obvious your judgment still holds some kind of value in their head, which means they still respect you and that you still have a special place in their heart. And when this happens, he will expect you to do the same. So he might subtly ask if you're with someone. Usually, guys wouldn't ask if you have a boyfriend directly, but will try to find out subtly if available. This might be through asking mutual friends, or asking you, saying something like, "How was the concert last Saturday? Were you there with your girlfriends or someone else?" Or maybe even teasing you like, "How's the Tinder life? I bet you're getting tons of hits from guys." This may sound strange to you, but it's his way of finding out whether he has a chance with you or not. Figuring out if your ex wants you back isn't so straightforward, but it's not so hard either. Just remember that once you notice at least 2 of these signs, it is your time to reach out. It can happen that your ex does not know how to do it, so if you still want to get back together with him, subtly help him out by making yourself more available. If you want to know how likely your chances are to get back with your ex, click our Ex Back quiz in the first description below. Also, if you want to see our best videos, click the videos on the screen now. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on any of our videos, and I'll see you next week.